Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather across the ArkLaTex as we'll take you through this weekend and all of next week through next weekend. And you can see today, once again, pretty much wall-to-wall sunshine across the ArkLaTex. It is hot. Early this afternoon as of 1 o'clock, already 91 degrees in both Texarkana and Shreveport. Probably on our way to daytime highs in the low to middle 90s. Still watching the upper level ridge, which is to the west of the ArkLaTex right now. It is going to move right over the top of us and eventually will settle into the eastern sections of the country, allowing the opening of the Gulf of Mexico, which will bring us at least some chance of rain early next week. But until then, we're going to stay dry as Robin started Futurecast shows a clear sky across the area tonight as temperatures again will be slightly below normal. We'll see plenty of sunshine across the ArkLaTex tomorrow. Expect again a mostly clear sky tomorrow night. And notice as we head into Saturday, the wind becomes more southeasterly. So you'll start to see a few more clouds mixing in with the sunshine as a result. You'll start to notice a little bit more humidity Saturday, and you'll notice a dramatic increase in the humidity as we go into Sunday. As the good news is, if you have some plans for Father's Day this weekend, it does look dry all across the area, although hot and eventually quite humid. Here's what happens in the longer range. Again, that ridge moves right over us this weekend, cranking up the heat and keeping us dry, and then moves into the eastern seaboard. You can see that chance for the scattered shower or thunderstorm on the southwest side of that ridge of circulation for Monday. That chance of rain will continue Tuesday and possibly Wednesday. And then rainfall chances looking a bit iffy, if not non-existent for the rest of next week. Models have really trended towards drier basically from Thursday through next weekend. Now there is something we'll have to watch, actually a couple things we'll have to watch in the tropics. Before we talk about that, let's talk about rainfall potential. And again, given the limited amount of rain now expected late this next week, it does look like the potential numbers as far as rainfall from the blend of models has gone down. You can see the ½ an inch thereabouts over the southern quarter of the area, but most of the ArkLaTex, 1/4 of an inch or less is what we're looking at, which obviously for a 10-day period is well below normal for this time of year. Longer range, we'll be watching the tropics here in the next couple of weeks as the Hurricane Center, that orange area you see over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, that's for the first of what could be 2 disturbances that we'll be watching. This first one likely will move into Mexico. A second one could develop behind it, and that is the one we would have to be concerned about. You can see the first one as it moves into Mexico, and then here comes the second one across the Yucatan. And stop this on Sunday, and the global models do indicate an area of low pressure somewhere over the central or southwestern Gulf of Mexico by the end of next weekend. Big questions with this are, first of all, will it develop into a tropical depression? And second of all, if it does, where will it go? There's still a great deal of uncertainty, obviously, this far out on that, but it's something to point out worth watching as we go through the next couple of weeks. So a forecast in the meantime here at home for tonight. We are looking mostly clear across the ArkLaTex as temperatures will be slightly below normal, looking at 67 tonight in Texarkana, 68 degrees in Shreveport, 65 in Natchitoches. Very hot day on the way for your Saturday as we start the weekend with sunshine, 97 tomorrow in Shreveport, 95 in Minden, 95 also in Hope, and 96 for the high in Texarkana. 10-day forecast shows that we will crank up the heat this weekend, upper 90s again for Saturday, low 90s with that chance of rain Monday and Tuesday, and then those temperatures will inch back into the mid-90s by the end of next week. With the southeasterly wind, the humidity returns, and it's going to stick around as a result. Lows next week will probably end up staying in the middle 70s. So again, it looks like dry weather continues through the Father's Day weekend with a possibility for a little bit of rain as we go into Monday and Tuesday, and then we're watching the Gulf of Mexico as we go towards the end of next week.